Good morning, everybody. Today is the 13th of January 2021, and today's lesson we're going to be looking at addition and subtraction in the use of the column method. So before we get started onto our lesson, we are going to do our random recap as we usually do. So we'll look at these first two questions on the screen. So we've got 909 plus 40, and then our second question is 55 divided by 5. So I'd like to pause this video now, and that gives you time to do your questions at your leisure, and then you can press play again and we'll go through the answers together then. Okay? Right, so well done to those of you who have had a go with these two questions. Let's go through the answers now and see how well you did. So, first question, 909 plus 40. Well, we always start with the largest number, which is 909. And add 40, making sure that we get our numbers in the correct columns. Remembering that our right hand side column, the ones, followed by the tens, followed by the hundreds. So, looking at our first column, 9 plus 0 gives us the answer of, that's right, 9, and then 0 plus 4 gives us the answer of 4. And 900 plus nothing equals 900. So answer of 949 in total. Some of you may well have been able to do that answer mentally as well, but I just want to show you using the column method again to make sure we're using it correctly. Right, second question, 55 divided by 5. Well, again, using your knowledge of your times tables and the 5 times tables, knowing that 55 in the 5 times tables is 11 times 5. So, again, fact family knowledge. 11 times 5 equals 55. Right, let's move on to question 2 of our input now. Let's have a look at our first worded problem question here. So school has 282 pupils in on a Wednesday and 165 pupils in on a Thursday. What is the difference between the 2 days? So the words that we see here, that key word there, that word difference. What is the difference? Difference means subtraction. It's the difference between the two numbers you are talking about. So what's the change between those two? What's the gap in between them? So, if we know it's the difference, we know it's going to be a subtraction. We're going to subtract these two numbers. So, we always start with the largest number, as always, 282. And then 165 underneath. A subtraction on the side. So start off with 2 subtract 5. We cannot do because the largest number is below. So we must exchange. That is right. So we cross out the 8 and that changes into a 7. Bring a 10 over to the 2, so that becomes 12. 12 subtract 5, which gives us the answer of 7. 7 subtract 6, which leaves us with the answer of 1, and 2 subtract 1 gives us the answer of 1, and our total is 117. Let's have a look at another one of these. So, a restaurant has 653 customers 1 week and 382 customers the next week. What is the sum of these 2 weeks? Now, when you hear that phrase sum, what is the sum? Sum is another word for addition. Adding up your two numbers together. Like so. So, sorry, it looks like I've crossed out that number. I still don't know what that number is. It's fine. So, we start with our largest number as always, 653. And we subtract, what am I talking about? We are adding, because it is the sum of the two numbers. 382. I apologise for my wonky numbers. Quite tricky to do on a laptop. I'm sure you will do better. And we always start with the ones column and move across. So 3 add 2 gives us the answer of 5. 5 plus 8 gives us the answer of 13. So we put our 3 there. And we carry our 1 over there in the hundreds column. Next, we've got 6 plus 3, which is 9, plus our cheeky 1, which gives us the answer of 10. Following the answer there of 1035. Well done to those of you who got that right as well. Right, let's move on to our baseline question. Right, 2 questions. So you, again, once I've read these questions out, you can pause the video so you can work these questions out for yourself and then press play again, and you'll see what the answers are and see how well you have done. Right, so question 1, what is the difference between 863 and 682? Look at those key bits of information there. Spotting that word difference, think about what does difference mean. Question 2, a shop makes £326 on Saturday and £596 on Sunday. How much did they make all together? Think about the word all together. What type of question do you think that is? Do you think that's addition or subtraction? I'll pause the video now, have a go at those questions, and then when you press play again, we'll go through those answers. Okay, well done for having a good try at those questions. Let's go through the answers and see how well you did. So, question 1, what is the difference between 863 and 682? So, difference means the same as subtraction. We're going to subtract our two numbers. Again, as always, starting with the largest number on top. Let's do our answers. Column method. So we start on the ones column. 3 subtract 2 gives us the answer of 1. 6 subtract 8 we can't do because the largest number is at the bottom, so we have to exchange. So we move over to the hundreds column, cross out the 8, turn it into a 7. Bring 100 over to the tens column, so that now becomes 16. 16 subtract 8 gives us the answer of 8. And then 7 subtract 6 gives us the answer of 1. So our answer in total is 181. Well done if you got that right. Right, let's have a look at question 2. Shop makes £326 on Saturday and £596 on Sunday. How much did they make all together? All together is another bit of vocabulary that we hear when we're talking about addition. So again, we start with the largest number, 596. We are adding 326. Creating our total lines. Right. As always, start in the ones column and move across. 6 add 6 is 12. 2 in the bar with our 10 carried over in the tens column. 9 add 2 is 11, plus our cheeky 1 gives us 12. So again, we put our 2 there, carry our 1, the hundredths column. 5 add 3, it's 8, plus 1 more is 9. So our total is £922 altogether. Well done if you got that right. So now you can stop the video and I will put your LBQ code on the class chat. Thank you for watching. See you soon.